Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. We are back in CEO. Let's pick up where we left off. I think we were going to go through our farm products and we will do that, but I want to change gears a little bit. I was just kind of looking at our offices, kind of wanted to see how our research projects are going. And this might be a good place to start to tune pricing and things and our advertising and all that. So if we look here, we're at one of our offices. We can see all the research projects. This one is the one I have selected is for canned goods, and that progress is this research is almost done. And you can see that we're already at a current tech level of 80. So one research cycle probably already completed, took 3 years. And this is probably the second 3-year research cycle. I think these things, they just restart. Once it's a research project's done, it just kicks off another one with the same tech. So we're about to have 125 tech level for our canned goods, which means we should be more competitive with canned goods. So let's do some looking at that. We got a medium factory here for a cheap price. I'm gonna not do it. It's just right now you can see the revenues going way down. That's just a project for us to clean up. I'm not going to bother with it. Let's look at canned goods and see how we're doing. I'm going to look at this training thing too. Let's see what this says. Higher efficiency units can move, store, and produce more units per day and can be increased with training. I'm wondering if we need that here for these research projects or not. I think a 36-month project is a 36-month project. Let's take this project that's got a long way to go. It's going to get us 35 advancement in 36 months. Let's increase the training level to 50%. Boom. And then we'll come and check this later and see if these numbers are any different. I'm not sure what this does, this training down here. All right, let's go look at canned goods and see where we're selling these. North and south. We're not selling canned goods in the south, so we'll have to fix that. But let's go to north. And here are our canned goods. Let's see how we're doing competitive-wise. So demand is outstripping supply. Our utilization is good. We don't need to invest more. Our brand investment is paying off. Our brand's at 45, 44. Let's take a look at our competitiveness on this. Where are we? We're in the north. Here we are. Our rating is 54, right? We're vastly superior to these others. We're getting a good amount of sales. We can probably juice up this price a bit and kick up revenue, I'm guessing. All right, we're selling for 61, 65. They're selling for a few cents cheaper. But look at our rating is good, and we're still investing in our brand. We're about to get another quality bump when that research project finishes. In fact, it just did. We're at 115. I'm going to close this and open it again just in case it needs to refresh. We just finished a research project on canned goods and we're starting another one. This time we're only going to get 26 points of advancement for 36 months. So it's decreased. Here we are back again. Canned goods. Okay, our quality is 59. Our brand is 42. Like I said, we're still investing in our brand. I think that's worth doing. And look at demand is sorry. We have no supply. We have no supply. So that is missed profit right there. We'll have to go track that down and see what's going on, or just start producing more canned goods. Bummer. But let's see what we can sell them for. See if we can't increase our price again. Again, we're here in the north. 165. We're at a 52 rating. Let's kick this up, our price up, until the rating goes down to like 46 or something. So let's do that. We'll see if these numbers adjust automatically. Here's canned goods. And I'm going to keep an eye on this rating right here that says 52 as I increase the price. Ooh, we just went to 51. I didn't touch anything. 50, 49, 47. Let's do 46 and see if this doesn't get us a little more profit. Okay. And now we need to go figure out what's going on with our supply. We are pulling this stuff right out of the factory. So let's look at our canned goods factory and see what the heck is the issue. I think it's factory 1. What are we missing? Okay, here's our canned goods. Corn. We don't have enough corn. We're going to need another farm of corn. Yeah, the large warehouse. Right? Corn's the issue. We've got tons of chicken in stock. Tons of chicken, tons of mutton. We've got no corn. Let's see what we can do. One thing we can do in the interim is in the corn syrup sales. Let's make sure we're only selling internally. We are. So we're saving corn that way. And now let's go to our farms and take a look. Here's corn. It's growing. I've got no more room on this farm. I wonder if I could do a tiny corn farm and send it the output to sales here. I don't think that works. I don't think you could send 2 products into the same sales. We could try it. I don't think it's going to work. If I do like a tiny little crop and I say corn and I can't send up anyway. Shoot, that was a mistake. Go back. Let's delete this one. That cost us a little money, I think, doing that. Let's try it anyway. We'll still try this. Corn. Select. We'll see what happens here. It's going to take a whole cycle for us to get to May where there's planting. But we'll see if when this growing unit, just little growing tile, gathers inventory, is it going to actually push off into the same sales thing or not? If not, we'll just have to probably delete that or move some other product out of here. Let's look at our other farm. In fact, let's rename this to like farm 1 or something. Large farm 1. Okay. And then we'll name the other one large farm 2 or something. Did that take? We'll find out. There it goes. Just updated large farm 1. Here, I've got some room. I think we should grow some corn here. That's what I'm thinking. Let's do it. Let's get a big crop of corn going. Large. We can't really sell it yet till it grows. But let's get it queued up. I can do sales. I guess I can link those. But I can't link this sales office to our factory that's using corn until we get through the cycle. So we're going to have to come back to that. That's kind of a bummer that we're missing out on canned goods sales. It's one of our most advanced products. Let's go back. Ooh, look at my revenue. Oh, no. Profit's going down. And it could be that corn, that we're starving out on corn, is actually, we're losing a lot of revenue due to that. But we've got enough in the bank. We're doing okay. Let's go back to the offices and see what other products we've got. Okay, we've got soda. Tech levels up. And where's our quality on soda? Let's take a look. I'm going to go here to products, to soda. And I just want to trace this back. This brings up all the buildings related to soda. And let's do the factory. Here's where we're making it, somewhere in here. Okay, we're okay. There, let's see the sales. Yeah, demand is outstripping supply. So we're going to need, we're going to need to start investing more heavily in bigger production. I think our brand, hopefully, oh, look at this. We're not really investing in brand or soda. Let's do it. Our revenues, our income is climbing, our balance at least. Let's get serious here and we'll bump this up to 300K. Let's get that soda brand up. And you can see demand is just way outstripping supply, which means we're losing money. Quality's at 37. That's coming from the corn, I believe, at the farm. So if we go to the farm, products, corn. Yeah, we're investing in the quality. We could probably kick this up now that we've got more money. Let's kick these up. We're growing corn there, and then we set up another one here. Let's increase the quality out of this farm as well. We'll stick to 300. Okay. And again, we've got to wait for this to cycle through. It's going to be a while on that one. So, back out of this. Here's soda. What can we do to get more supply? The demand is high. What one thing we can do is sell it for more. Let's see how we're competing on this. This is us selling in the open market. It's like a commodity, I believe. We've got a higher rating. Let's see where we're selling that at a store. I'm going to come back to this display, go to products, soda. Here's soda. How are we doing in the South? We've got 2 stores selling soda. Our rating is 81. We're the best. We're selling it for a high price, which is good. But our supply is bad. So I think what we might want to do, let's increase the price that we're selling soda. And again, I'm going to look at our rating while I do this. We're at 81, one of these. I'm going to bring it down to like 76 by increasing the price. There it goes to 80, 79, 78. Maybe we'll stick at 77. So we're still investing in quality and we're investing in tech. So our rating is going to get bumped up artificially, but maybe we can get a little better price since we've got such a good rating in the market. Maybe that'll juice up our profits, even though we don't have a lot of supply. Until we get more supply going, maybe that'll get us a little bit more profit. And then, like I said, we're investing in the brand pretty heavily here and the quality. So that should decrease the demand, but hopefully increase our profits a bit. And then do we sell soda in the north? I don't see Glidercat here. Let's sell soda in the north. Stores. Soda. We're not going to find soda, so I got to scroll up to all products. Glidercat Corporation. Here's our stores in the north. Right. There's the north. Yeah, we're not selling soda in the north. Okay, I just want to make sure I don't set up another store in the wrong location. Let's do it here. Boom. I'm going to do small purchasing and I'm going to do medium sales. And we're going to pick soda from Glidercat in the north. Boom. Select. We should be competitive right out of the gate. Quality is at 67. Brand. Not sure why it says brand 1. Is the brand region specific? Do I need to invest in the brand in the north and in the south? Looks like that might be the case here. So let's invest. We've invested in the quality. Let's invest in the brand and boost our competitiveness. I'm going to hit OK on that. And let's see how we're doing. We're in the north now. There we are. We're at 32. Here, we're probably going to have to do just the opposite. We're going to have to lower our price so we can get some sales. Let's do that in the north. It's here. I'm going to lower price until our little rating gets up to somewhere in the mid 40s. Boom, 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 boom. If I can, I might not even be able to get there. There's our brand's already going up because we're investing in it. We're going to sell for cheap. That's about as good as I can do and still have any kind of margin. Still may not be profitable when you consider the costs of the purchasing office and the sales office, but at least that'll get us some sales coming through. So we'll close that. We know we have work to do on soda. And then where are we? We're in January. Let's go back and we'll stick with the office stuff. So let's go into our offices again, see what other product we can work on. Recliners. We're at 80 tech on that. And this is the one we're going to come back and look at, right? We invested in the training and it's still the same. It was 80, 35, 36 last time we came here before I updated this training to 50. So I'm not sure what the training does in these research projects. I just don't know what the impact of that is. Let's look at recliners in the north. We're selling recliners over here. Let's see how competitive we are and what our supply's looking like. Okay, demand is outstripping supply. Not too surprised. Our utilization's pretty high. I'm going to turn down the training a little bit because we're not really taxing this sales office very much. And then let's look at our pricing here. We're in the north. Here we are. Our rating is 62. We're at the highest. And we're selling for the cheapest. Our quality is not the highest. But we're investing in quality and our brand is not the highest. So we're stuck keeping a slightly lower price, but I'm going to juice up the price a little bit. I'm going to keep an eye on our rating here. 62, and I'm going to take that down to maybe 58. So we'll still have the highest rating, but we can command a little bit more price. Let's bring this down to 58. You can see it's going down to 60. I'm looking at this number right here. At 59, I'm going to increase the price one more click. 58, and we'll leave it there. That's in the north. Hopefully that kicks up our profit a little bit. And let's look at the south. Are we selling in the south? We are. Okay. Our rating is 59. Let's take a look at how we're stacking up in the south. Rating is 59. We're the highest rating. Our brand is not the highest. And our quality is somewhere in the middle. But we're selling really cheap. Let's do the same thing and increase the price until our rating is in maybe the 52. That'll still put us ahead of Balmer here. But let's see if we can't extract some profit. We'll get that to 52. Let's go in here and there's the price. I'm going to keep an eye on the 59 and increase the price until I get to 52. And I'm just experimenting. I don't know if this is the approved way to play, but it seems to make sense to me. So now we're kind of getting more bang for our buck. What is this? A medium factory? I don't care. And let's look at our supply on this one. A utilization here in the south is at 94%, 95%. We've got good supply. And so we're missing out on sales. We're not really, we're almost perfectly optimized, but I'm going to go ahead and invest in training. Let's increase our efficiency so we can bring that utilization down a little bit so we don't risk losing sales. We've got tons of supply. We've got the top rated product in this market. So let's increase that training and make sure we can get more cash from our Recliner sales in the South. I like it. I like it. Let's take a break from that stuff for a second. Oops. And let's go into the stock market and buy some more Soros Enterprises here. So we're going to use 20 million for that, maybe. So I'm picking the Glidercat capital here, 75 million. Choosing to buy some Soros Enterprises stock. This is going to be a long time proposition. We're going to buy 25 million shares, and we'll watch this ownership percentage go up a teeny bit. Boom. Now we own 1.5% Soros. Once we get to 50, we'll become the chairman of this company. We don't own all the businesses, but we can set their we can set how much their CEO gets paid and stuff once we do that, once we become the chairman. And then if we get this up to 75%, it's going to take a while. We can merge with Soros Enterprises and we'll get all of their business. We'll become part of Glidercat Corporation. Now, I've been paying Glidercat, the CEO, money every quarter. And Glidercat has $19 million. I'm going to have Glidercat buy some shares of Glidercat Corporation. So I'm going to choose Glidercat here, Glidercat Corporation. And right now I own 50%, it looks like. I'm going to buy more, like all of my money more. Boom. Now I own 54.59. And we're going to keep doing that. And then eventually, to raise money, we can come into the Glidercat Corporation and issue new stock. That'll raise money for the company. And because I've got more than 50% owned, we're not at risk of being taken over. I believe that's how I understand it to be. Anyway, so we spent some money on stock. Let's go back to the offices. See what we can do. We did recliners. Let's look at beef jerky. We're at 80 tech. Let's see how we're doing here. In the north, we are selling here. Take a look. Here's our sales. Demand is high. Supply is low. Too low. We're planting corn, by the way. It's May. So our supply is low. We're investing in our brand. That's all good. Utilization's low. We don't need to invest in training. Let's see how we're doing with our buddies here in the north. We're at 66. We've got the highest rating. We've got the lowest price. So that's a mistake, right? Time to raise the price. We're going to do the same thing. I'm going to take the rating down to about 57. So we still have the highest rating, but I'm getting a better price. I'm looking at this number right here. As I increase the price, this is going to go down. Boom, 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 boom. We're still 2 points ahead in our rating. Points ahead of Soros. So we should be getting more revenue. What's hurting us here, why our revenue is low, is probably not our price. It's probably the supply, actually. Let's look in the south and see how we're doing. Here's the south. We're not doing as good here. We're at a 42 rating. It's still the highest, but just barely. I don't think we can mess with the price here. Our brand is not as good here in the south. Let's see the north. Yeah, our brand is better in the north, so we must have to advertise in both. Let's look at our sales office here. And let's put some money into our brand. We've got cash to do it. Let's do it. Hit OK to make sure that takes. We'll leave the price. And yeah, our demand is outstripping the supply. So we're going to need to scale up all our factories here. We're missing out on a lot of cash, I believe. But let's tune the price as we can, and then we'll worry about scaling up production maybe next episode. Back to the offices. We did the beef jerky. How about hard candy? Again, we're at the same level, tech level, 80. Let's see how we're doing. Double click that guy. In the north for candy. Again, demand issues. We've got utilization issues. We can pump more into our brand. Let's do that because we're making good money now. Let's invest more in the brand. There's opportunity there. And then I'm going to invest in training quite a bit just because its utilization looks kind of high. And let's check out our pricing and our rating. We're in the north. So we're at 47 rating. That's the highest. Our brand is not so great. So we just kicked up the investment in brand, right? Yep, to 300 grand a month. Our quality is the highest, so that's helping us. And our price is really low. Let's take our rating down to, how about 43? 2 above the highest competitor. Oop, just went down on its own. So where is our price? Up here. Bear with me. Here's Candy. I'm going to do the same routine here. I'm going to take our rating down to 43 by increasing the price. Boom, boom, boom. Just a couple notches there. Hopefully that will bring the demand down a little bit and increase our profits until we can crank up supply. What we might have to do is put some factories in the north, or put some factories in the south, and change the purchasing here to pull from factories in the south, just so we can add more capacity. Medium factory, I'm not really into medium factories. That one's got a decent profit, but I'm not going to bother with it. So that's hard candy. I think we're done with that one. Boom. What's next? Milk. Milk. This is an early product, right? I don't know that we even have good... Well, our rating's not bad here. Let's take a look. We're in the north. This is milk sales. Our rating's the highest already. Quality is not the highest. Brand is not the highest. But our sales price is artificially low. Let's take this down. I got to find my sales. I'll double click here to get to the store. Gotta make sure we're in the right spot. The north. And I want to increase milk's price so that our rating is 41. 2 above our highest competitors. It's just what I'm going with. Our supply is weak too, but we really got to increase our factories. We could always, yeah, we got to increase factories. All right, we're at 43, 42, 41. So we just cranked the price up a little bit. How's our brand investment? 247. Let's kick that up to 300,000. See if we can't get our brand awareness up. And then again, we're going to have to go through and up our supply. Let's look in the south for milk. See how we're doing here. Our rating is 35. We're at the highest, but just 2 above our next competitor. So we probably just need to hold tight here. How are we doing on investing in brand down here in the south? I'll go to sales. We're investing. I'm going to kick that up. This brand is only a 20. Let's kick it up to 300,000. Again, I'm just looking at our balance sheet. I see that it's climbing, so I'm not too hesitant to invest in our advertising. Kill that. Kill that. Okay, last one in this research building is the leather bags. We're about to complete our first research project. We got a little ways to go, it looks like, before that completes. But let's just see. We're still at the lowest tech level. There might not be much for us to do here. We'll start in the north. We're at a 44 rating. That's above our competitors in the north. So let's make sure let's see if we can up our price like we've been doing. Double click there to bring up our store. And let's bring up our price to 42. 2 points above our nearest competitor. It's not going to be much. We've probably got 1 click. We can kick the price up. But again, a lot of our stuff hasn't kicked in, our advertising and our research. So I'm going to knock it up 1, 2. That'll get us a little more money. How are we doing on supply for this? Probably starving out too, right? It's the north. We want to do the south next. Yeah, look at this. Look at this supply and demand here. We have like almost nothing. No supply. Wonder what the issue is there. Let's look at this. Let's do the south for next. Let's look at how we're performing in the south, and then we'll go chase the supply issue. Here's the south. We're selling for a decent price, but our rating's really low. We probably actually need to lower the price here. So our rating is 13. We're selling higher than we need to. Let's bring that price down as much as we can. Boom, boom, boom. It's still, yeah, I don't want to sell for a loss. I guess we're as low as we can go without selling for a loss. So we'll have to leave it. I'll have to leave it there. This guy seems to have in the south, we've actually got supply. And the reason we've got supply in the south is we are not competitive. Our rating is really low. Are we advertising? We're not. So we need to invest in advertising for our leather bags. Let's kick that up to 300 grand. In fact, we should probably check all of these products real quick and make sure we're investing in our brand here in the south for all these products we're selling at the large store. Let's do it. Let's kick these all up to 300. We'll see what it does to our profit. It might hurt us. There's a sales office. Here's a sales office. It's already set to 300. Here's another one, 300. We're good. Another one, 300. This one's got 0. This is our boots in the south. Let's kick it up to 300. Invest in our brand. Get it up. Not sure how it already got to 16. A little confused about how the branding stuff works. Yeah. All right. So we'll punch that up, and the last sales office is here, and see our brand is 29, but we're not investing here. That must be coming from our factory sales office. But let's juice it up a little bit. Boom. And then let's go to our store. Let's go to our store in the north. This was the south. Let's go to the store in the north and make sure. Let's see, store south. We got a few stores here. Double check these and make sure we're investing in brand. We are here. That's not bad. We're at 44. Cycle through these sales offices. Cameras. I feel like I'm investing in someone else's brand here. That's not really our product. This is our kind of a resale store. Look at this. We're doing horrible over here. Let's stop selling these products. Or let's see if we're competitive. These are the ones that we're buying and just kind of reselling. Let's see if we can gauge if we're competitive at all doing this. So we'll click on sales. We're in the south, buying and selling light bulbs. Selling for $1.67. I kind of feel like shutting this down. I'm at 26, which means I'm at kind of the lower tier. I can't really increase my price. What does supply look like? Demand is low. Demand is low. I think I'm going to stop selling these light bulbs. See this store, the accounting on it, how we're losing money in the store quite a bit. It's a year. It's not horrible. But let's get away. Let's start shutting down some of these reselling. Remove that unit. Remove that unit. We got the same thing going on here with the toothpaste. Let's see if we're doing any better. Toothpaste in the south. We're buying and reselling. Here our rating is 61. We're actually making some revenue. We've got good quality from who we're sourcing it. Like our competitors are not sourcing it. We have one that's sourcing it from where we're at and they have the same rating. We're getting some revenue out of this deal though. Let's take a look. Toothpaste. Sales. Supply is good. Demand is okay. Utilization. We can turn down our training level. Maybe we let this one run. This looks to me like it's profitable. There's a way I could tell. Yeah, I can't tell. This seems profitable. There's a lot of supply. We've got about a 50-cent margin. We've invested in advertising. Let's bring our advertising down. This one's pretty good already at 55. I'm going to bring this down to 50 grand a month, and hopefully that jumps our profit. And maybe we can turn this store, turn it into the black here and get more profitable. How about these cameras? Low volume, low demand. We're spending a lot of money on brand. The quality is good. How's our competitiveness on these cameras here in the south? Glidercat, we're at 23 rating, which is the lowest. We got great quality. We got good brand. We're selling for too high. But we've got a price agreement. We can't sell lower than this. So let's get rid of the camera sales. That's just a loser for us, I think. Remove. If we were producing it ourselves, maybe. Next up, it's socks. Let's see if this one's doing us any good. This was handy early on when there wasn't much competition. We could kind of resell things and do pretty good. But now, I don't know. Let's take a look. We're in the south. We're looking at socks. Here we are, Glidercat. We're at 29. We're the lowest rated. I'm selling for the highest for some reason. And I've got a floor on which I can sell. I can't sell cheaper than $12.58. I need to lower the prices. How's our supply? This one might be worth doing. We might be able to do this and make a profit. Let's lower the price. In fact, we can go to $12.58. Let's see what that does to our rating. 40. We're buying from Balmer Corporation, 60 quality and 49 brand. We're at, let's see. Murdoch is able to sell for cheaper than I can. I'm locked into, I can't sell cheaper. So Murdoch is stealing a good amount of sales because they can sell for cheaper. But now I am getting a little more revenue coming in. Let's try to keep this one alive. I think we can make money off of this. How's the supply and demand? There's more supply than, whoops, I'm looking at the wrong one. There is, yeah, more supply than demand. I've lowered the price as low as I can go. Let's keep this one, but let's turn down any investment that we've got in the brand. I think this is me investing in someone else's brand, to be honest. I'm not sure of that. Let's bring it down to 0. And let someone else invest in that brand. And then maybe we can get, like I said, some profits. See here, look at the accounting. We're already taking this store back into the black just by making these changes. And I think we did everything, right? Last I was going to check on the supply. Supply is good. Again, these aren't our products. So maybe we shouldn't be investing in the brand at all. I'm going to turn that off. And this one is our product. In fact, I might juice up the brand on this one. So we saved money elsewhere, although I forgot to hit, I probably forgot to hit OK. Boom. Let's turn that off. Got to hit OK. Turn that off. That should juice up our profit here quite a bit out of this store here in the south. Let's see. And it frees up if we can sell some of our own products here in this store now. So we're selling 3 products. Let's just take a quick look at soda, what the situation is. It's basically a supply issue. We're missing out on sales based on supply. Check one more time on our competitiveness in the south. Got 2 stores in the south. We've got high ratings. Again, I can get more. I think I can get more money. Right? We're 2 to 3 above our competitors in terms of the rating. Maybe we leave it. That's good enough. Let's look at another store here in the South and just double check our investments. We're going to kick up marketing for our products up to 300 grand. We'll keep an eye on utilization. That looks like this caught up. So we should be making some money on these eggs now. Not much. Look at that margin, 3 cents. And we saw that eggs, I don't have a way to increase the quality using our technology research office. How are we doing here? We're in the South. Got a couple stores selling. 54 rating, that's the highest by far. Let's bring this up to 50. Let's increase the price on eggs until our rating goes down to 50. Right, that'll put us 2 above our competitor. I don't care about myself. Let's increase the price because we have this artificially low. Boom. Okay, we'll get a little bit more money. It's not much. Eggs are kind of a commodity. Probably not the best thing to be selling in the stores here. We might be able to turn these into some other advanced product. But that should help our profit a tiny bit. And then, yeah, demand is outstripping supply, but we're moving product. Okay, let's move on. Pain relievers. We buying these? Yeah, we're reselling these. We're not manufacturing these. So this might be a case of a business we get out of. We're going to turn off our advertising budget. And again, this store is way in the red, right? Look at this accounting tab, way in the red. So we're going to try and solve that. Let's see how we're doing in the South, selling painkillers that we're buying from Murdoch. We're at rating 37. Our revenue looks like it's the worst. Our brand is 34, about middle. And I think we're inheriting that brand just from Murdoch Enterprises, right? All the Murdoch Enterprises have 34. So I think my advertising spend is actually helping everybody else, not really helping me. Now we could switch to buying from Soros. That would get us 50 quality and a higher brand. But I bet we've got a price issue with that. I think what I want to do here is actually just get rid of these. The demand is so low for what I'm able to sell at. I mean, this is a loser, I think, from what I can see here. So let's get rid of these. Kind of just more of a complication than anything else. Let's get rid of it. Boom. No more painkiller sales. Okay, let's move on to cold medicine. This is another one. I think I'm spending money to help someone else's brand. Let's turn that off. I don't need this much in utilization. We may cancel this whole thing. Let's look at our competitiveness. Again, we're in the South, so I can remember to pick that. Here's Glidercat. I'm buying from Soros. We're getting the best quality product from them and the best brand, thus the best rating. And am I making money off of this? Hard for me to tell. Is this... Yeah, it's hard for me to tell. Where could I tell? This is cold medicine. Is this going to tell me? Is this my revenue here? 1.4 million? I got to think it is. I'm looking here at the top. 1.4 million. I think we're making a profit off of this. So let's see. We're in the South. I'm at 51. Yeah, I'm just 2 above my competitors. I probably have to keep the price the way it is. But it looks to me like we're making a profit on that product. Okay, we'll keep that. What's next? Watches. Smartwatches. Yeah, the brand. We're not spending money on brand, which is good. How are we doing competitive wise? south. Glidercat. We're at 44. We're in the middle. I can't sell lower than 267.60. I can compete with Balmer directly if I do. Balmer's stealing some sales because they've got a higher rating because they're selling for a little bit cheaper. I can go down that same price and maybe get some of my sales back. Plenty of supply. Let's do it. Let's take the sales down, or sales price down. And we should be able to compete head to head with Balmer. Now we're tied for the highest rating. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. We'll keep this one around. I don't know that we're making much off of this. The demand is really low. I don't need to invest in training. Our utilization is low. Tons of supply, not much demand. It's not my product. I don't want to invest in the brand. That's how I understand it. Let's keep moving. We'll do a couple more and then we'll wrap this episode up. How about... Did I do soda? Did I check how we're doing on that? Demand is high, supply is low. Not much I can do. We just checked this a little while ago, but let's double check. Again, we're in the south. We're at 78. I'm 2 above my competitors. I think I'm going to keep it there. $1.72. Is that what I'm selling for here? $1.70. No, I'm not. $1.54. Yeah, we want to increase the price here. So we're down at the bottom here. We're selling for $1.54. We're at 82 rating. I want to get down to like a 78. Let's increase the price. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Till we get down to 78. In fact, I could do 77. That's fine. We'll keep it at 78. We're 2 above our nearest competitor. Now we're 1 above our nearest competitor. And let's make sure we're still investing in the brand. I think we are. Medium factories. Boy, a lot of these coming up for sale. I just don't have time to mess with it. You can see the store. See the accounting tab here on this store. We are turning this store around by doing what we're doing. And look at our balance sheet up at the top, 76 million. So we've got more money to go throw at stocks. Just wanted to make sure we're advertising. We're going to kick this up to 300 grand. Click OK to make sure we do that. Utilization's low. I don't have to worry about training. We do have to figure out supply at some point, ramp up our soda production. Last one here is ice cream. This is a buy and a resell. Let's see. We're probably losing money. It says we're making something here, right? 453. Let's see if this is competitive, if it's worth doing. I don't know if that chart is actually revenue or profit. Could be losing money still. Okay, in the south, Glidercat. We're reselling ice cream. We are at the lowest rating. We are at the highest quality. We could try and lower the price. I think I'm going to get rid of this product, actually. The margin's really low. I'm going to pitch it. Let's get rid of ice cream. Boom. We'll make our own and sell it. Cool. So we took care of that store. Unfortunately, we got one more store to do. This has a lot. Let's pick it up next episode. We'll go through this store, kind of same thing. Just tune our pricing and tune what products we're offering for sale. Particularly the ones that we're not purchasing, we're not making ourselves. It looks like this whole set is stuff that we're making ourselves. But look at the store here, how poorly it's doing. How poorly it's doing. Now, to be fair, there's a lot of new products here, so the research hasn't been done and the advertising hasn't taken effect, but that's pretty bad. Let's look at this next episode, see if we can't turn this store around, make some money, and then we'll probably do the same thing for the stores in the north. And then we need to set out to ramp up production of these ones where the supply is low, like the milk here. You can see it's like the supply is just not doing it. So we'll have to set up some more farms and factories and see if we can, increase our profits. Look at our whole balance sheet. We just went in the negative for some reason. I think it's supply issues are killing us. We're spending a lot on advertising. We don't have a product to sell. We don't have inventory. So we'll have to get to that. For now, this is Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching. Hope you're enjoying this series on CEO. Special thanks to Glidercat patrons and channel members. Really appreciate your support of the channel. And thanks to those of you that have been giving the videos a thumbs up. I should mention I'm recording this series in a large batch ahead of time. So I have not seen your comments yet. I'm recording quite a few episodes ahead of time, and I'll use some of this experience to hopefully put together a first look video, and that should be the first one that posts. But yeah, I apologize if I haven't been able to respond to comments immediately in my gameplay here. With that, I will see you all in the next episode.